Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be me showing you guys how I do my makeup for work in uniform. For those of you that don't know, I am a active duty soldier in the United States Army, and I have been for quite some time now. But since I love makeup and I love to do makeup, I'm so happy that I can incorporate that into my work and, you know, still wear makeup to work, even though my job is pretty demanding and it's a little bit different than your normal everyday 9 to 5. So I don't always do the exact same makeup look every single day for work. Sometimes I like to change it up because I have so many eyeshadows and so many eyeshadow palettes that I like to use, but it's always pretty much a simple look like this. It's always very toned down, very natural, very neutral. I just like to switch up my palette sometimes, and sometimes I'll use warm toned eyeshadows, sometimes I'll use cool toned eyeshadows. It just depends on, you know, what palette I'm going to be using and what I feel like going for that day. So yeah, this is just a really basic and simple look that I'm showing you guys, but just know that I do change it up. So next week it'll probably be different. I probably won't even be using the palettes that I showed you guys that I'm using in this tutorial, but you know, it's pretty much the exact same look. Just a disclaimer that I want to put out there, we all know that the military has to follow a strict certain set of rules and regulations, and the wear of makeup in uniform for females is one of those rules and regulations that has to be followed. So, you know, it has to be natural, it has to be complementary to your skin tone and to the uniform. So just please refrain from leaving comments in the comment section saying that's way too much makeup for every day, or that's way too much makeup for a soldier, or, you know, my spouse is in the military and they can't do this or they can't do that. Just anything like that, just please refrain from leaving that in the comment section below, because I mean, everywhere is different. This is what I've been doing for the past few years now, and no one has ever had an issue with it. So please just refrain from that. And if you guys are wondering why I don't have on any name tapes or anything, I just decided not to wear it for the sake of this video. You guys already know my name though, so if you guys would like to see how I achieve my everyday work makeup look, then please just keep on watching. So I've already primed my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I use this every day, as you guys know. It doesn't matter whether I'm doing my work makeup or, you know, makeup for the weekend or going out. I always spray my face with that. And then I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I've been using this recently because I've been like taking care of my under eyes recently, so I've been liking to use this. I've already applied my eye cream as well, so I like applying this under my under eyes. And I know some of y'all are gonna look at this video and be like, how does she do all of this and then still make it to work on time? And trust me, I'm a pro at this. I've been doing this for years, literally, so I'm a pro at this. So after that is worked into my skin, I'm going to be using the Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue mattifying gel, and this really helps to control my oily skin throughout the day. I work outside a lot and it is quite humid in Georgia, so this really just helps to keep my makeup on my face. So I apply that all over and it dries pretty quickly. So after that, like I said, since I work outside a lot, I'm going to be using the Mercier foundation primer with broad spectrum SPF 30. If I don't wear my sunscreen in my moisturizer or my face products, then I wear it in my makeup. So either my primer or my foundation will have SPF in it if my moisturizer doesn't. So after applying that, I can go ahead and move on to foundation. I'm going to be using my Dior Skinstar foundation. This is in the color 060. I really like this foundation. It's great for everyday wear as well as special occasions. So I take about 3 pumps of that, and I'm going to be using this flat top RC Cosmetics kabuki brush. This brush is really old. I got it like back in like 2013 when I was in Germany, so, but it still works fine, so I still use it. And I know y'all are like, you know, why would I want to wear foundation if I work outside? And I'm just a makeup junkie. Like, if somebody tells me that I can wear makeup, then I'm going to wear makeup. So doesn't matter if I work outside. I don't care if I worked at the pool, I'm gonna wear makeup. So it is what it is. Once that's all nice and even on my skin, I'm going to go ahead and move on to brows. And I'm going to be using the Milani automatic brow pencil in dark brown. And I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow primer. So this is just going to hold my brows in place. I might speed past this because brows, as we know it, take forever. And I don't know why they take even longer when I'm doing them on camera. So, but yeah, this brow primer is just to actually hold my brows up in the shape that I want them to be in, so I can get my shape right. So now that the actual shape of my brows are done, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara to just comb through and hold them in place throughout the day. And then I'm going to go in with that same foundation brush and just clean up that concealer. So once that's done, it's time for the eyes now, and I'm going to be using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. And for today, since I do change up the makeup that I wear a lot, I'm just going to be showing you guys a neutral look that you can do. This isn't the look that I do all the time, but it is a look that I like to do. So yeah, I'm going to be starting off with my Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I'm going to be going into the shade Heaven first, and that's what's going to be my brow bone color. And I'm only putting it under the arch of my brow and down to the tail. So I don't put it all the way through to the inner part of my brow. Then I'm going to go into the shade Chocolate Cookie down here. It's a warm tone reddish brown shade, and I'm going to be using a crease brush, and that is going to go directly into my crease. I'm using windshield wiper as well as circular motions to put that into my crease. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking Honey Butter, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to be placing that all over my lid. For just the tiniest bit of depth in the crease, I'm going to be taking the shade Risque right here, and I'm going to be applying that directly into the crease, so directly into the fold of my eye. And then I'm just going to blend all of that out with the brush that I use to apply my crease color. Now, because this look is all matte, I'm going to take my Too Faced Bonbons palette and I'm going to go into the shade Molasses Chip, and that's what's going to be my inner corner highlight. To line my eyes on the top lash line and in the waterline, I'm going to be using the Sephora Contour Eye Pencil 12 Hour Wear in the shade Tiramisu. It's just a matte brown. So I'm just going to smudge that on my top lower lash line as well as put it into my waterline. For mascara, I'm using two different ones. I'm using the Smashbox Full Exposure as well as the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Since I can't wear falsies, I like to really build up my lashes. After piling on the mascara on my top lash line, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the face before I do my lower lash line and my bottom lashes. So I'm going to be using this Barbie Brown Dark Peach Corrector under my eyes. I just like to take a little bit of this and place it directly under my eyes before I go in with concealer. So after that, I'm going to be using my concealer, and for concealer I use the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer in the shade Spice. I just dab it under my eyes like so. And then I pat that in using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, which looks like this. So this gives me a nice highlight that isn't too strong. I'm going to take this e.l.f. pressed powder. This is in the shade Almond, and I'm going to use that to set that highlight concealer. To go ahead and lightly set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. Using this e.l.f. Fluffy Complexion Brush to sweep that on my cheeks. For my contour, I don't really contour, I kind of bronze up the skin. So I'm going to be using this CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze, along with this e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. So I apply it like in my contour area, but it's not as precise as if I was contouring. It's just more of like a warm the face up. So for blush, I'm actually going to be using one of my absolute favorite blushes. I'm probably going to hit pan on this blush coming up soon. But this is just the Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette. And I'm going to be using this Natural Tone blush. You guys have seen me use this in like a million videos. I swear it is my favorite blush. And I have yet to find like a single pan of this blush. Like a blush that's similar to it in a single pan. So I might just buy the whole palette once I'm done with that color. It gives the most natural flesh tone blush for darker skin, and I absolutely love it. So I don't do highlight for every day. I just don't. It just is too much. So yeah, sometimes I'll use a blush that has some shimmer in it and it'll give me highlight, but for the most part I do not use highlight. So I'm just gonna take Chocolate Cookie and I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and that is what's going to go on my lower lash line. So the only thing left to do is lips. I keep it pretty simple with lips. I'm just going to use a nude lip liner. This is from NYX and this is in the shade Nude Truffle. And then I'm going to use this e.l.f. Shimmer Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Maui. So that is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found this helpful. This video has been a long time coming. I've just been avoiding it for numerous reasons, but I decided to just say screw it, and you know, I'm gonna do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your career is, what your job is, what you like to wear to work. And I thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all your comments. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.